Tam sadhana ragunatam vitam tam sajivam sadvaitam savadutam parijana saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shirishakam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnanajana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Yena Tasmaya Shri Gurave Namah Gaurava Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Vidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Prem Noi Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanam Suchandavaranam Balarka Shelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Shri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Banditam Shivaram Mareka Shananam Nyashishwara Shidaram Vanchakopatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila, chapter 10, the Lord's return to Jagannath Puri, and we're on text number 77. And this is where Mahaprabhu returned to Puri, and then he told the devotees that Krishnadas, his servant, had, he brought him back to Puri after Krishnadas ran off with the Bhattataris. Now Mahaprabhu said, I no longer have any responsibility for him, and he can leave. And then Krishnadas was crying, but Nityananda Prabhu kept him in service, and they, with Mahaprabhu's permission, they sent Krishnadas to go to Navadip and inform Mother Sachi and all the devotees that Mahaprabhu, after some time, had returned from South India. So, text 77. Shunya Nandita Hoila Sachi Matarman Shiva Sadhyara Jata Jata Bhaktagan. The good news that Mahaprabhu had returned. The good news gave much pleasure to Mother Sachi as well as to all the devotees of Navadip, headed by Srivas Thakur. Shunya Sabar Hoila Paramaulas Advaita Charya Grihe Gela Krishnadas. Hearing of Mahaprabhu's return to Puri, everyone became very glad. Krishnadas next went to the house of Advaita Charya. Acharjare Prasadiya Kore Namaskar Samyak Kohila Mahaprabhur Samachar. After paying him respectful obeisances, Krishnadas offered Mahaprasadam to Advaita Charya. He then informed him of the news of Lord Chaitanya in complete detail. Shunya Charya Gosara Nanda Hoila Premabeshe Hungaramahu Nritya Gita Koila. When Advaita Charya heard of Mahaprabhu's return, he became very pleased. In his great ecstasy of love, he made a roaring sound and danced and chanted for a long time. Haridas Thakurer Hoila Paramananda Vasudeva Datta Gupta Murari Sena Shivananda. Also hearing this auspicious news, Haridas Thakur became very pleased. So also did Vasudeva Datta, Murari Gupta, and Shivananda Sen. So how would you translate Hunkar, Maharaj?
A roar, a loud cry.
Okay. Acharya Ratnara Pandita Bakreshwar, Acharya Nidhyara Pandita Gadadhar, Acharya Ratna Bakreshwara Pandit, Acharya Nidhi, and Gadadhar Pandit were all very pleased to hear this news. Shriram Panditara Pandita Damodar, Shriman Panditara Vijay Sridhar, Shriram Pandit, Damodar Pandit, Shriman Pandit, Vijay, and Sridhar were also very pleased to hear it. So as far as I remember, wasn't Damodar Pandit, wasn't he one of the original four persons that went Mahaprabhu from Navadip to Puri? So he must have returned back to Navadip while Mahaprabhu was gone. Anyway, it says Pandita Damodar. So that's Damodar Pandit. Raghava Panditara Acharya Nandan Katika Kohiba Arajata Prabhurgan. Raghava Pandit, the son of Advaita Acharya, and all the devotees became very satisfied. How many can I describe? Shunya Sabar Hoila Parama Ula Sabe Meli Gela Shri Advaita Rapash. Everyone was very pleased, and they all gathered together at the house of Advaita Acharya. Acharya Sabe Koila Chanana Bandhan Acharya Gosai Sabare Koila Alingan. All the devotees offered respectful obeisances at the lotus feet of Advaita Acharya, and in return Advaita Acharya embraced them all. Dina Dui Teen Acharya Mahotsava Koila Nilachala Jaite Acharya Jukti Drida Koila. Advaita Acharya then held a festival that lasted 2 to 3 days. Thereafter, they all made a firm decision to go to Jagannath Puri. Sabe Mele Navadipe Ekatrahaya Niladri Chalila Sachimatar Agyaloya. All the devotees met together at Navadip and with Mother Sachi's permission departed for Niladri, Jagannath Puri. Prabhu Samachara Shuni Kulina Grambasi Satyaraj Ramananda Milila Sabayashi. The inhabitants of Kulinagram, Satyaraj, Ramananda, and all the other devotees there came and joined Advaita Acharya. Makunda Narahari Raghunandana Kanda Hoite Acharjertai Aila Nila Chala Jaite. Makunda, Narahari, Raghunanda, and all the others came from Kanda to Advaita Acharya's home to accompany him to Jagannath Puri. Sekali Dakina Hoite Paramananda Puri Gangatiri Tiriaila Nadia Nagari. At that time, Paramananda Puri came from South India. Traveling along the bank of the Ganges, he ultimately reached the town of Nadia. Aira Mandire Suke Korila Vishram Aitare Bikad Dila Korea Saman. At Navadip, Paramananda Puri took his board and lodging at the house of Sachi Mata. She provided him with everything very respectfully. Prabhuragaman Teho Tahai Shunila Shigra Nilachala Jaite Dhara Icha Hoila. While residing at the house of Sachi Mata, Paramananda Puri heard the news of Mahaprabhu's return to Jagannath Puri. He therefore decided to go there as soon as possible. Prabhur ek bhakta dvija kamalakantanam tareloya nilachale korila prayan. There was a devotee of Mahaprabhu named Dvija Kamalakanta, whom Paramananda Puri took with him to Jagannath Puri. Satbhareya siyate ho milila prabhure prabhurananda hoila payatahare. Paramananda Puri very soon arrived at Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's place. The Lord was very happy to see him. So he didn't wait for the main group to go, but he went quicker. Premaveshe hoila tara charana bandhan teho premaveshe koila prabhureya lingan. In the great ecstasy of love, the Lord worshipped the lotus feet of Paramananda Puri, and in turn Paramananda Puri embraced the Lord in great ecstasy. Prabhu kohe toma sange rohite banchahoy more kripa kore kora niladri ashray. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Please stay with me and thus show me favor, accepting the shelter of Jagannath Puri. Puri kohe toma sange rohite banchakori Goda hoite chali ailana nilachala puri." Paramananda Puri replied, "I also wish to stay with you. Therefore, I have come from Bengal, Goda, to Jagannath Puri." Dakina hoite shuni tomara agaman sachinanditara jata bhaktagan. At Navadip, Mother Sachi and all the other devotees were very glad to hear about your return from South India. Sabe asitecha tomare dekite tasavara vilamba deki ailana twarite. They are all coming here to see you, but seeing that they were delayed, I came alone very quickly. Kashimishar abase nibrite ekgar Prabhutari Tilar Sebara Kinghar. There was a solitary room at Kashi Mishra's house, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave it to Paramananda Puri. He also gave him a servant. Aradine Aila Swarup Damodar Prabhura Atyanta Marmi Rasera Sagar. Swarup Damodar also arrived the next day. He was a very intimate friend of Mahaprabhu's, and he was an ocean of divine rasas, or transcendental mellows. Purushottamacharya Taranama Purvashrame Navadipe Chilateho Prabhuracharane. When Swarup Damodar was residing at Navadip under the shelter of Mahaprabhu, his name was Purushottamacharya. Prabhura Sanyas Deki Unmatahaya Sanyas Grahana Koila Varanasigiya. After saying that Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order, Purushottamacharya became like a madman and immediately went to Varanasi to take sannyas. Chaitanya Nanda Guru Tara Agya Dilen Tare Vedanta Padiya Pado Samastak Lokere. At the conclusion of his sannyas, his spiritual master, Chaitanya Nanda Bharati, ordered him, read the Vedanta Sutra and teach it to all others. Parama Bhirakta Teho Parama Pandit Kayamane Asri Jachye Sri Krishna Charita. Swarup Damodar was a great renunciant as well as a great learned scholar. With heart and soul he took shelter of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Nischinte Krishna Bhajiba Eta Karane Unmade Korela Teho Sannyasa Grahane. He was very enthusiastic to worship Sri Krishna without disturbance, and therefore, almost in madness, he accepted the sannyas order. Sannyas Korela Shika Sutra Tyaga Rupa Joga Patana Nila Namahoila Swarup. Upon accepting sannyas, Purushottamacharya followed the regulative principles by giving up his shika, or tuft of hair, and sacred thread, but he did not accept the saffron-colored dress. Also, he did not accept the sannyasi title, but remained as a Naistika brahmachari. He kept the name Swarup. Okay, so, what is it, Swarup? Gurutai Agya Magi Aila Nilachale Ratridini Krishna Prema Nanda Bibale. After taking permission from his sannyas guru, Swarup Damodar went to Nilachala and accepted the shelter of Mahaprabhu. Then all day and night, in ecstatic love of Krishna, he enjoyed transcendental mellows in the loving service of the Lord. Ratridine Krishna Prema Nanda Vivale. Okay. Tasting Krishna Prema in the loving service of the Lord. Pandityara Abhari Bhakya Nahi Karo Sane Nirjane Rohaye Log Sabanahi Jane. Swarup Damodar was the limit of learned scholarship, but he did not exchange words with anyone. He simply remained in a solitary place and no one could understand where he was. Krishna Rasa Tattva Beta Deho Prema Rup Sakat Mahaprabhura Dvitiya Swarup. Sri Swarup Damodar was the personification of ecstatic love, fully cognizant of the of Krishna Rasa Tattva, fully cognizant of the transcendental mellows and relationship with Krishna. He directly represented Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as his second expansion. Granta Shloka Gita Keho Prabhu Pashe Ane Swarup Parikash Koile Pache Prabhu Shune. Someone wrote a book or composed verses and songs and wanted to recite them before Mahaprabhu. Swarup Damodar would first examine them and then correctly present them. Only then would Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agree to listen. Bhakti Siddhanta Viruda Ararasavas Shunite Nahoy Prabhura Chittara Vilas. Mahaprabhu was never pleased to hear books or verses opposed to the conclusive statements of devotional service. That means against Bhakti Siddhanta, against the Siddhanta of Bhakti. The Lord did not like hearing rasabhas, the overlapping of transcendental mellows, or the mixing of incompatible rasas. Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha refers to that which is against the principle of unity and diversity, philosophically known as achintya bheda bheda, simultaneously oneness and difference, whereas rasabhas is something that may appear to be a transcendental mellow, but actually is not. Those who were pure Vaishnavas should avoid both these things opposed to devotional service. The misconceptions practically parallel the Mayavad philosophy. So an example of rasabhas, maybe this is not a good example, but an example of rasabhas is if you put Radha and Krishna and Gaur Nitai in the same altar. That would be considered rasabhas. Why? Because Nityananda is Balaram, and Madhura Ras relationship, or the relationship between lovers, Radha and Krishna, is not so compatible in the presence of the elder brother. Well, I've heard it explained like that. Well, you won't see Gaur Nitai, generally you won't see Gaur Nitai and Radha Krishna on the same altar. They're separate altars. You have a comment? No. Ateva swarupage kore parikhan shudohoy jadi pravore kananas shravan. It was a practice of Swarup Damodar to examine all literatures to find out whether their conclusions were correct. Only then would he allow them to be heard by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that if something impedes the execution of devotional service, it should be understood to be impure. Pure devotees of the Lord do not accept impure principles. Impure devotees accept rasabhas, or overlapping contradictory mellows, and other principles opposed to the bhakti path. The followers of such impure principles are never accepted as pure devotees. There are many parties following the path of rasabhas, and the followers are sometimes adored by ordinary men. Those who adopt the conclusions of rasabhas and Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha are never accepted as devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Swarup Damodar never approved such followers as Gaudiya Vaishnavas, nor did he allow them even to meet the Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then, this is true, but sometimes the devotees, out of their innocence, they might not necessarily know what is to be done, and what is not to be done. So, you may see this. I mean, Mahaprabhu's standard is very high, and Swarup Damodar is certainly the correct person to examine things. But, Vidyapati Chandida Sri Gita Govinda 18 Gita Karana Prabhurananda. Sri Swarup Damodar used to read the poems of Vidyapati and Chandidas and Jayadev Goswami's Sri Gita Govinda. He used to make Mahaprabhu very happy by singing these songs. Sangite Gandharvasam Shastre Brihaspati Damodara Samara Nahima Mahamati. Swarup Damodar was as expert a musician as the Gandharvas, and in scriptural discussion he was just like Brihaspati, the priest of the heavenly gods. Therefore it is to be concluded that there was no great personality quite like Swarup Damodar. Advaita Nityananda Parama Priyatam Srivas Adi Bhakta Ganer Hoy Pranasam. Sri Swarup Damodar was very dear to Advaitacharya and Nityananda Prabhu, and he was the life and soul of all the devotees. Sri Swarup Damodar was very dear to Advaitacharya and Nityananda Prabhu, and he was the life and soul of all the devotees, headed by Srivas Thakur. Se Damodara Si Dandavat Hoila Charane Padiya Shloka Pandite Lagila. O ocean of mercy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let there be I skipped ahead. Sri Swarup Damodar was very dear to Advaitacharya and Nityananda Prabhu, and he was the life and soul of all the devotees headed by Srivas Thakur. Se Damodara Shri Dandavat Hoila Charane Padiya Shlok Padite Lagila. When Swarup Damodar came to Jagannath Puri, he fell flat before the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, offering him obeisances and reciting a verse. Helo Dunita Kedaya Vishadaya Pranmilad. Pardon me. Helon Dunita Kedaya Vishadaya Pranmilad Amodaya Samyas Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chitar Piton Madaya Shashvad Bhakti Vinodaya Sa Madaya Madhurya Maryadaya Sri Chaitanya Dayanide Tavadaya Buyad Amandodaya. O Ocean of Mercy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let there be an awakening of your auspicious mercy, which easily drives away all kinds of material lamentation by making everything pure and blissful. Indeed, your mercy awakens transcendental bliss or happiness and covers all material pleasures. By your auspicious mercy, quarrels and disagreements arising among different scriptures are vanquished. Your auspicious mercy pours forth transcendental mellows and thus makes the heart to jubilate. Your mercy, which is full of joy, always stimulates devotional service and glorifies conjugal love of God. May transcendental bliss be awakened within my heart by your causeless mercy. Now, this is a translation given here. Is there a Bengali translation there given in this verse?
Yes.
Can you read it? Is that possible?
He Dayanid He Sri Chaitanya Jaha Helai Samasta Kira Dure Kore.
No, not the Bengali. Read the English of the translation of the Bengali. Can you do that?
You want me to translate that?
Yeah, is not the word by word, but the actual translation in Bengali.
Okay. Bhakti Thakur, in his Amrita Pravaha Vashi, he says, O Ocean of Mercy, Sri Chaitanya, this mercy, by which easily all mental trouble is dispelled, by which complete purity ensues, by which supreme joy, and then he adds, our Soquel, which manifests all joy, eclipsing all other things, and joy by whose appearance all debate about Shastra is finished.
All the what?
All debate or disagreement about Shastra is finished, and which makes the heart ecstatic or maddens the heart with a shower of rasa, and which gives a constant state of equiposition by a way of inspired engagement in devotion, and which extends or causes the depths of sweetness to extend in the greatest possible way. That sort of auspicious or fortune-giving mercy, may that be invoked, or may that arise over me.
Okay.
And very roughly.
Over me.
Yeah, or towards me, may that.
Okay.
May you extend that to me. I don't know how literal you want.
Okay, that's very good. Anyway. Okay. So that's very good. That's, here we have a translation, and I'm just hoping. Okay, so now we'll go on. Uttayama Prabhu Koila Alingan Duijane Primaveshe Hoila Achetan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu raised Swarup Damodar to his feet and embraced him. They both became ecstatic in love and fell unconscious. Katakane Duijane Stira Jabe Hoila Tabe Mahaprabhu Tare Kohite Lagila. After they had regained their patience, Mahaprabhu began to speak. Tumi Jaya Shibe Aji Swapne Te Dekila Balohoila Anda Jena Dui Netra Paila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I saw in a dream that you were coming, and so this is very auspicious. I've been like a blind man, but your coming here restores my vision. Swarup Kohe Prabhu Mora Kama Aparad Tomachari Anyatra Guru Korenu Pramad. Swarup Damodar said, My dear Lord, please excuse my offense. I gave up your company to go elsewhere, and that was my great mistake. Tomara Chanarne Mora Nahi Prema Lesh Tomachari Papi Mui Genu Anyadesh. My dear Lord, I do not possess even a trace of love for your lotus feet. If I did, how could I have gone to another country? I am therefore a most sinful man. So, as Anyadesh, to another country. So, excuse me. As I've said, this is translated as Desh, as another country. But there are many Deshas within India itself, Bharatvarsha. So many states, so many places. They all many of them speak different languages, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, Tamil Nadu, Telugu. So many languages. They're all considered other deshas, different cultures, different places. So he went to Varanasi. He traveled from Bengal to Varanasi, Benares, which is at that time was considered the western side from going from Bengal. And he said, okay. Mitoma Chadila Tumi Morana Chadila Kripapasha Gale Bandi Charanayanila. I gave up your company, but you did not give me up. By your rope of mercy, you bound me by the neck and brought me back again to your lotus feet. Tabe Swarup Koila Nitai Nitar Charanabanda Nityananda Prabhu Koila Prema Alinga and Swarup Damodar then worshipped the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu in turn embraced him in the ecstasy of love. Jagannath Mukunda Shankar Sarvabhauma Sab Sange Jata Jogya Korela Milan. After worshipping Nityananda Prabhu, Swarup Damodar met Jagannath Mukunda Shankar and Sarvabhauma as was befitting. Paramananda Purir Koila Chanana Bandhan Puri Gosai Tare Koila Prema Lingan. Swarup Damodar also offered his respectful prayers, his worshipful prayers at the lotus feet of Paramananda Puri, who in turn embraced him in ecstatic love. Mahaprabhu Dilatare Nibrite Basagar Nilade Paricharya Lagi Dila Ekinghar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then gave Swarup Damodar residence in a solitary place in order to serve him with a supply of water and other necessities. Aradin Sarvabhauma Adibhaktas Sange Basya Chena Mahaprabhu Krishna Kata Range. The next day, Mahaprabhu sat with all the devotees headed by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and they discussed the pastimes of Krishna. Henakale Govindera Hoila Agaman Dandavat Kori Kohe Binoy Bachan. At that time, Govinda appeared on the scene, offered his respectful obeisances, and spoke submissively. Ishwara Purir Britya Govinda Maranam Puri Gosar Agyaya Ainu Tomarastan. I'm the servant of Ishwara Puri. My name is Govinda. And following the orders of my spiritual master, I've come here. Siddha Prapti Kali Gosai Agya Koila More Krishna Chaitanya Nikate Rohi Sevika Tahare. Just before his departure from this mortal world to attain the highest perfection, Ishwara Puri told me that I should go to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and render service unto him. Kashishwar Ashibena Sab Tirtadakiya Prabhu Agyaya Mui Ainu Toma Paridaya. Kashishwara will also come here after visiting all the holy places. However, following the orders of my spiritual master, I have hastily come to be present at your lotus feet. Gosai Kohila Purishwara Batsaya Korimore Kripa Kori Moratai Pataila Tomare. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, my spiritual master Ishwara Puri always favors me with paternal affection. Therefore, out of his causeless mercy, he has sent you. Eta Shuni Sarvabhauma Prabhure Puchila Purigosai Shudra Seva Kohe Tarakila. After hearing this, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya asked Mahaprabhu, why did Ishwara Puri keep a servant who comes from a Shudra family? Okay. Prabhu Kohe Ishwara Hoy Parama Swatandra Ishwara Kripanahe Beda Paratandra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, both the Supreme Lord and my spiritual master Ishwara Puri are completely independent. Therefore, neither the mercy of the Lord nor that of Ishwara Puri is subject to any Vedic rules and regulations. Ishwara Kripajati Kuladina Mane Vidurara Gare Krishna Korila Bhojane. The mercy of the Lord is not restricted to the jurisdiction of caste and creed. Vidura was a Shudra, yet Krishna accepted lunch at his home. Sneha Lesha Peka Matra Sri Krishna Kripar Snehobas Hoya Kore Swatandrachar. Lord Krishna's mercy is dependent only on affection. Being obliged only by affection, Krishna acts very independently. Marjada hoite kote sukha sneho acharane paramananda hoy jara nama shravane. In conclusion, dealings in affection with the Lord bring happiness many millions of times greater than dealings with him in awe and veneration. Simply by hearing the holy name of the Lord, the devotee is merged in happiness. Eta bole Govindere Koilan Alingan Govinda Korila Prabhu Charana Bandhan. After saying this, Mahaprabhu embraced Govinda, and Govinda in turn offered his respectful obeisances unto Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Prabhu Kohe Bhattacharya Koraya Bichar Gurur Kingara Hoy Manyan Say Amar. Mahaprabhu then continued speaking to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Consider this point. The servant of the spiritual master is always respectable for me. Taharayapana Seva Koraitana Jujai Guru Agya Diya Chena Ki Kori Upai. As such, it is not befitting that the Guru's servant should engage in my personal service. Yet my spiritual master has given this order. What shall I do? So Mahaprabhu's viewpoint is very much different. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started out by saying, well, Govinda was a servant, Ishwara Puri, Mahaprabhu's spiritual master. He said, why did Ishwara Puri keep a Sudra as a servant? And then Mahaprabhu explains, the Lord and spiritual master are not bound by these kind of considerations of, caste or creed or like that. But then Mahaprabhu takes it from a different viewpoint. He says, well, what am I to do? Govinda is my god brother. He's a disciple of my spiritual master. How can I take service from my god brother? That's Mahaprabhu's viewpoint. As such, it is not befitting that the Guru's servant Well, and this is also the point, that Govinda is a servant of Ishwara Puri. That's the real point. He's Ishwara Puri's personal servant. He says, he was a servant of my guru. How can I take service from him? Well, I put myself in that position. As such, it is not befitting that the guru's servant should engage in my personal service. Yet my spiritual master has given this order. What shall I do? Barako he guru ragya hoya malaban guru agyana lagiya shastra praman. Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya said, the order of the spiritual master is very strong and cannot be disobeyed. That is the injunction of the Shastras, the revealed scriptures. Okay. Sashushruvan matari bhargavena pitur niyogad praritam dvishadva pratyagrihid agraja shashanam tad agya gurunam e avicharana charaniya. Being ordered by his father, Parsuram killed his mother, Renuka, just as if she were an enemy. When Lakshman, the younger brother of Lord Ramachandra, heard of this, he immediately engaged himself in the service of his elder brother and accepted his orders. The order of the spiritual master must be obeyed without consideration. Statement in the Ramayana. Nirvicharan Guru Agya Maya Mayakarya Mahatmana Shreyo Iyavim Avajascha Nirvicharam Guru Agya Mayakarya Mahatmana Shreyo Iyavam Bhavajascha Mama Chaiva Visheshata. The order of a great personality like a father must be executed without consideration, because there is great fortune in such an order for both of us. In particular, there is good fortune for me. Tabi Mahaprabhu tare koilangikar apana shriyanga sevai dila adhikar. After Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said this, Mahaprabhu embraced Govinda and engaged him in the service of his personal body. Prabhur Priya Britya Kori Sabe Koriman Sakala Vaishnavera Govinda Kori Samadan. Everyone respected Govinda as the dearmost servant of Mahaprabhu, and Govinda served all the Vaishnavas and saw to their needs. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue. All right. Or should we? Okay. Yeah. These are all the persons coming to be with Mahaprabhu. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Jai Saparikada Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridharaju. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Satashi Shiman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Satashi Shiman Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsi Goa Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat Ki Jai. Naratam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Vishvavarenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Kamal Tyagi Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Lord.
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki
Jai.